Money Millionaires, welcome back to the Financial Latina. If you're new here, hola, bienvenido. Mi nombre es Yaki. I do videos on budgeting, saving, and paying off debt. If that's something that you're interested in, you already know what to do. Hit that red button and turn that bell on. For those of you that have been rocking with your girl for a while now, I just want to say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, mi corazón, and gracias, because you guys have done so much for me on this channel. I just want to say that I see the growth. I see that we are becoming a part of this family, and I want to say thank you for encouraging me overall on this platform and with my debt-free journey and with my budgeting and with my savings. We're going to go ahead and do this video in one take. It's going to be possible. I'm going to challenge myself, and I'm not going to edit this video at all. It's going to be real, raunchy, full of some authentic me, authentic self. So this is for the paycheck number 2 in the month of February. I got paid actually Friday, this past Friday. So I'm catching up, and we're going to go ahead and get started. Income is going to be $1,008.65. And if you've been watching me for a while now, you know this isn't something that I've always done in my video breakdowns, but I'm going to do it now because, guys, it is so important to know where we are all starting so we can see where we want to go. And that's the biggest reason why I'm being super transparent, also very vulnerable at sharing my income with all of you. This paycheck was a little bit bigger than the last paycheck. If you missed that February 5th budget breakdown, I will link it up in the sky so you can go ahead and check that out. It is a good one, and a lot of people are really enjoying that. Navia is going to get $100, $100. You guys, I cannot stand Navient. Like, I'm so sick of them. Like, real talk. Like, this is so true. But I cannot wait. And I look forward to the day when I don't have to make a payment for them. We still owe $55,000. It's a long journey. But you know what, guys? I remember when we started off with over $65K. And overall, I think at the beginning of my debt-free journey, I actually owed $75,000. So we started from the bottom, now we're here, okay? Now we're here at $55K. Groceries is going to get $200, $200, and that is actually going to be for 2 weeks. Obviously, I get paid bi-weekly. Maybe you don't know that, but now I'm sharing that with you guys. And this encompasses, at least for our budget, like everything related to household. So that includes toiletries, hand soaps, shampoos, conditioners, detergents, everything you can think of, plus food for 2 people for 2 weeks. So that's about $100 per person. That's not bad at all. And for the fact that it actually does all of that, it's understandable. You know, it's a pretty decent amount. It's actually pretty low in my opinion, but some people might disagree with that. Everybody does what they want with their money, and this is a category that we actually are willing to spend a little more because we want to be able to control the options that we have when it comes to our food. Saving challenges is going to be $86. And the reason why is because we're doing so many different challenges, guys. So many. So if you missed that video that I just dropped on Saturday, I will link it in the sky so you can go ahead and check that out, because we're doing the budget mom, we are doing the 52 week, we're doing the rainy day fund, and I've even thought about doing the Saveopoly. I haven't started that yet, guys, and I don't think I would start it until March, but let me know if you think or if you're interested in me doing that as well, because your girl is trying to get her coins. She's trying to keep as much money as she can keep that comes in, right? And basically what I'm saying is, en español, estoy tratando de ahorrar lo que puedo, cuando puedo, y quiero tratar de ahorrar con muchas formas, diferentes formas. Si tú quieres ver eso, voy a dejar un video en el ojo para que tú lo puedas ver. Claro que mi teléfono decidió nomás morirse, entonces aquí volvemos. Phones is going to get $102, $102, and that's not that bad for 2 lines that have unlimited everything. And our cell phone provider is Metro PCS. I really enjoy it. I mean, we get everything that we need. It might be a little bit expensive to some, but to be honest, for us, it doesn't feel like it's that bad for 2 lines with everything. I mean, we're not trying to keep up with the Joneses. We try to keep things real simple in this household. So that's what we do. And we don't have iPhones. We have Androids. No shade to people who do. I'm just saying that we're not upgrading our lives more when it comes to our phones, because it's just a waste of money, in my opinion. Rent is going to be $280. That is for half of the rent. That's what I'm budgeting for. This is my finances that I budget for. My husband budgets for his finances, and he takes out $280 for rent as well. We live in a rural area in a studio apartment, so where we live is super affordable, but it's also something that I have noticed a lot of people, their money gets eaten up one paycheck at least sometimes even more, sometimes a little less, but it's high rent, and sometimes it's not in your control. Obviously, you know, it depends on the location that you are at. Things are super expensive nowadays, especially where we currently live, like what's going on right now. But sometimes people are also not willing to downsize, or they have a very expensive, lavish lifestyle, which I totally get that too. And I am not judging anybody. I'm just saying that I have noticed that rent and phones is 2 categories that a lot of people will spend a lot of money on. Same with groceries too, is a common one that I think a lot of people have a hard time curbing with their budget. So for us, what we try to do, and this has worked in the past, is we basically pay our rent every single paycheck. And we've kind of derailed a little bit from that this time, like this year where we're currently at, but actually we already paid for the month of March. This is actually going to be for the month of April. So we are still ahead of time, and we are still kind of doing that. We've just been shifting it a little bit more to not be as aggressive. But in the past, what I was trying to say before I lose my train of thought is that we would basically pay a year of a lease in 6 months. The first 6 months, so up until June, I believe. So let's see, January, February, March, April, May, June. Yep. And then after that, we would have those remaining 6 months. $280 would be free. So that's per paycheck, which is $560 a month. That's a lot of money that you can be putting towards other things. And that's just my amount. That's not even other higher amounts, right? So that's a big thing, and it really has helped us. So maybe it can help you if you are in that position. Obviously not everybody is, but if you can make extra rent payments, go hard, because it will free up a lot of money for you to do other things, like really aggressively pay off your student loans or really aggressively save money. Jackie is going to get $20. And the reason why is because I know myself, guys. Like, I enjoy personal spending money. I like personal spending money. And I know that not everybody will agree with that during the DFC journey or the DFC community. But I don't care. I need to have some personal spending money. Well, maybe not a need. It's more of a want. But I'm willing to budget for it. And I'm willing to allow myself to have a little bit of spending money in the next 2 weeks, because it's super important. I know myself, I will go over budget if I don't have this category in the budget. Car is going to get $100 now. $100. El carro. Quiero comprarme un carro por la primera vez en mi vida. I want to purchase a car. It could be used, it's fine, but I don't want it to be like super beater, but beater-ish, I guess, is where I'm trying to go with that. For, I don't know when exactly, maybe a year, maybe 2, but I want to get it for the first time ever. I've never have owned a car. I have a license. My husband does have a car, so that's how we kind of get around. And also, there is a bus system down here, so I get around in that sense too. So I don't necessarily absolutely need one, but I do want to purchase one because it does allow me to be able to get things done throughout the week instead of having to rely solely on my husband or the bus to get things done, right? Move out is going to get $100, $100 para movernos. Nosotros estamos tratando de movernos en el año que viene, entonces necesitamos tratar de guardar un poquito de dinero por eso. We are trying to move out of this studio. I don't know if we will upgrade. We might, and it might be a little bit more expensive depending on where we decide to go. But I'm trying to save up money for our move out because our lease ends next year in February, and we're trying to get out of here, guys. We've been here for a minute and it has been nice, but there are some things that I don't like about our property managers, so that is for another video all by itself. Laundry is going to be $15, $15. Now, a long time ago, somebody has suggested for me to purchase a washer or a dryer from Amazon, and I have yet to do that, and I have looked into it, but for now, I'm gonna hold off on that, and we're just gonna do laundry from the regular laundromat or the unit that we have here in our apartment complex. Grand total is going to be $1,003 exactly, $1,000 con tres, $1,003, discúlpame. Y el total que tenemos en principio es $1,008 con 65 centavos. So that is a cushion, I guess you can say, difference of my attempt at a drum roll. $5.65. $5 con 65 centavos. And it's super important to have a cushion. It's super important to know what budgeting method works for you. This is as close to a zero-based budget as I'm willing to get. And I also am a firm believer of paying yourself first. Even though my saving challenges are all the way down here, I do think it's important to save. Even if you feel like you don't make a lot of money, trust me, you can do it. We got this. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a huge thumbs up. It really helps with my channel out. Consider subscribing if you haven't already done so. Share with everybody that you know. Gracias por tomar el tiempo para ver mi video. And as always, $1 a day will take the debt away. $1 al día quitará la deuda. Until next time, hasta luego. Bye. Adios.